Huh, that's some Pokemon news I wasn't expecting today. Or ever, and it all came from this tweet. What's something in the world you know you're directly responsible for, but if you were to claim credit, you'd sound crazy? And then the picture is of a Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer. Who's this guy? Animator and artist who sometimes works in music and film, manager of post-production at Pokemon. Alright, so now we know who this guy is, and the GOAT for making this content. I picked this font and applied these colors for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and as a result, all the memes and fake leaks made for that era had to mimic my work. And here we have the manager of post-production in Pokemon actually acknowledging fake. That's the crazier thing than any of this. So yeah, like acknowledging the fake leaks. I made headline text 3D during Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so you guys really had to work for it. Dude's kind of a psycho. You can't disagree with the results. But I don't really think it did anything because all the idiots in the Pokemon community just believed fake leaks and like text on 4chan or even like poorly made ones of these. So it really just hurt the memers and fan artists that wanted to like go, hey, this is fan art I made of an Alolan form. Hope you like it. And it was all this extra work to make it done. I don't know. So if you made a meme that mimicked this look back then and I saw it, please know I was actively yet silently grading your work and comparing the kerning and outline thickness of your treatment. This dude's a psycho, but I guess that's like what you need for the craft to get these results. Oh man, it's another thing that takes me back to the best era for Pokemon news. I mean, it's May. We gotta have like a Pokemon Direct following the Nintendo Direct for June, right? Pokemon Legends ZA news? I mean, with that possibility and summer games coming out, you gotta stock up on G Fuel, right? And from now until May 29th, it's buy one, get one free for anime. Over 40 flavors to choose from. You can't go wrong. Find a flavor that sounds like something you'll like. You get 2 tubs for the price of 1. Stock up on energy. We got Elden Ring DLC. We got Pal World update. Anything you need for work, gaming, school. Use my link down below. But there's definitely something really cool about the method to the madness. There was something special about these trailers. The views, the hype, the community all represented that. And wait, he said something about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So we can also check out those trailers. I am kind of speechless. I'm also nostalgic. I mean, yeah, no one was faking a trailer. I guess that is kind of a good thing. That by making it harder, you know, it was easier to see a fake, but that actually did nothing. Like, I don't understand how these bad actors kept getting away with it. Also, the Pokemon Company being aware of the fake leaks and, like, how it's warping the community, but then still, like, supporting fraud creators with care packages and stuff. That's not cool. But I mean, the 3D text in this sequence, it made the trailers great. And yeah, no one's going to be like, oh, here's the early Pokemon trailer or anything like that. And even the screenshots and stuff like this, again, very meticulous, very well crafted. I picked this font and applied these colors for Sun and Moon trailers, so all the memes and fake leaks had to mimic my work. And I do wonder, like, as a Pokemon fan, this isn't crazy. It's kind of like, oh, cool, a graphic designer did some things, and there are implications that I guess they're aware of, especially if you're the manager for the Pokemon Company. And, you know, directly responsible, but if you were to claim credit, you'd sound crazy? I mean, if that's the dude, I don't think it's crazy to... Well, I mean, I did call it, like, kind of psychotic. Yeah, he is crazy, even to people that understand. The work is not crazy. The results are crazy. And I mean, it is kind of weird because every once in a while, someone from within the Pokemon Company finally speaks out about something, or we, like, learn about community managers, or we learn about the artist over time. It's like, why aren't they more active about it? Especially with how meme-y and almost fake the Pokemon Company promotion has been. I really do hate what Pokemon's social media has become. It's just these, like, shallow, corporatized memes that, yeah, they get engagement, but it's like lowest common denominator, terminally online stuff, where it's like, there's no substance here. There's nothing actually benefiting and promoting and making people like Pokemon. And it doesn't really feel like there's anything for the older or core Pokemon fans. It's effectively like Skibidi toilet tier garbage. So that's kind of a thing. And then just like all the fakeness. Until you ban Wolfie VGC for his proven cheating and just all the other top players because they just do nothing but hack Pokemon, there's no integrity to the scene. and there's like there's no substance here. There's nothing interesting. You can even like kind of see the difference. Pokemon ratioing themselves. So we have 476,000 views. That's actually like a really high like ratio. And then this, a very low ratio, because no one cares about fantasy. Wolf has done absolutely nothing for Pokemon VGC. Yet instead of banning him, they keep propping him up, but that just makes the scene more fraudulent. It's like, okay, cool, you don't have a chance. Like, VGC is actually just money laundering to the friends of the Pokemon company since they're allowed to cheat. And if you're a kid that has dreams of being a Pokemon champion, and you want to be like Wolf Glick, or you want to be like Ash Ketchum, and you're going to be the very best, that's just never going to happen if you're trying to play legitimately and following the rules, because the Pokemon company is corrupt. You can kind of see in the social media. Can even, like, this kind of feels weird. This kind of feels like, yeah, that seems like something, that kind of seems like the people in the Pokemon company right now. Also, where are these people when there's non-stop fake leaks? This dude broke his silence about the work he does for the Pokemon Company. There's also, like, known accounts of Pokemon Company employees. Why can't they just kind of speak out for themselves? Like, the people that care can follow this, and then they just go, yeah, this is fake. And then A-Drive and Tyrantartube and all the other fake leakers lose their career overnight when you just have, like, the Pokemon Company shutting this stuff down. Instead, they let the fake leaks go, and it only harms the community. It makes no one care about the very few trailers that we get now because Pokemon promotion has just been worse since Generation 7, and now no one cares, and we find out like this weird lore stuff about it. Really what happened is the dude just made it harder for the poor artist. Now it looks like they did get the correct font, but then everything else about it was difficult. Now again, it is actually like really cool when you see it like this, and you have all the shading, and it has like its own little effect, and there's also the rays coming out from behind it the entire time. Also, I can't show this video because for some reason it's like auto copyright claim now, just stupid YouTube stuff. So I mean, it works for the production value, but knowing the knowledge of just like, I did this on purpose and I could judge you for it, that's kind of weird. And then also, like, I can't find the original image for this, and this scumbag actually like blocked out the watermarks for it. But I guess it is kind of cool because some artists will take the challenge and they'll go, I will recreate this as close as I can. Thickness off, color off, maybe a little too flat on like this. But yeah, like that's actually kind of interesting. Also, I just noticed the Alola form is different, so let's find a different video. Alright, the Alola form text is a lot closer, but this actually looks taller, like it's skewed vertically, and it's not like a direct rip. And I wonder also how many artists just did that, where it's like, well, I just go into Photoshop and I just lift that exact font and form. Also, the text on this one is a lot more different and varied. So, yo, like, to keep up with the trailers and what the designer was going for on this, actually kind of crazy. But yeah, there's some kind of madness going on in the Pokemon Company. I wish they were more transparent about the things that mattered. I wish they were less corrupt when it came to competitive Pokemon and play Pokemon. And like, we just had a normal scene, and then everyone's just actually enjoying like real Pokemon stuff. And the Pokemon Company is failing on that, which is like surface level nonsense. But I guess that's just like, that's just corporate stuff from a heartless company. Cool. Oh yeah, it's also just been non-stop promotion of the Pokemon Horizons anime, and the anime, I guess while big, isn't really like supported by the audience. The children and Zoomers that the Pokemon Company is targeting aren't going to officially watch and support the show. They're going to watch illegal streams of the show, and then they're not going to be able to support it. Also because, like, yeah, they switched over from the Pikachu logo to the Captain logo. They've had that for a long time now, and everything is just about the anime instead of like, hey guys, get hyped for Pokemon Legends EA. Hey, here's some more information about what's going on. And then Ogerpon memes, even though it's just an horrendous Pokemon. And once again, everything being about the anime. I guess an anime tie-in to get a Pokemon is kind of cool, but man, so little, so late. No wonder no one cares about Pokemon, and then everything anyone's paying attention to is fake. But at least we got to reflect on what made Sun and Moon trailers so good. Hopefully something happens with Pokemon. That's what we got, like G Fuel and gaming and other things to do until then. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.